Welcome back to Captain of Industry. My name is Nilos and we are continuing here. So we are almost at a problem, almost at a death spiral issue. It is very close, right at the end of the last episode. We saw that we were running out of copper and I don't have a copper build yet. We did fix the rubber build over here, so we have that at least rudimentary, not with belts, but we need to deal with copper urgently. So what are we going to do today? Well, I did talk about the ship, but I think that it's more important that we make sure that everything here in the base is set up in a very sustainable way so that everything has belts inbound and really structured way. So I want to make all this ready so that we can head out and get to that in the next episode with the ship. I think that's better. I want to go out there, but I want to make sure that we don't do too many things at once because that is what's going to kill us. Now, first of all, let's look at the issue at hand. The issue at hand is that we do not have any copper, and we need copper for maintenance, and we need copper for this build over here, the electronics, which goes into that one for these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this. This is brilliant, right? And I'm going to prioritize the output towards here. I may even take all of these and allow them to be also fed by input by belt here. And then we are probably going to convert some of these construction things into copper as well. This place is very fortunate because that is our copper build and it also has some water. So I don't want to build too much into the water part here, but I also want to make sure that we have, well, let's say enough room. I'm going to start by building. We're going to go into building mode and we want to be close, but we don't want to be too close. So that's like flying a Millennium Falcon next to a Star Destroyer. Keep your distance, but don't look like you keep your distance. This one will be the coal inbound. I don't know why I started with that one, but I did. Let's start with the copper, because copper it goes in here, and it's the green one, and then it goes into that one, but then it becomes impure copper, and then we need to electrolyze it to make it pure copper, which requires water. So we are going to need, don't want to have that one up anymore. The coal is going to be 1, 2, and 3 distance, and then let's get a few distances here. That one. Oh, I also think we need a few more for the population. Let's get that sorted. And also, I think I want to make sure that we can store our food. So let's make 2 more of. Oops. 2 more of this. And why am I doing something like this, which is absolutely not essential right now? Well, it'll be something while we can build while I do this. All right, back to this one. Back to this. And this is going to be that copper, which will have some exhaust. And that we'll just make the exhaust right here. And then it will be going into the metal furnace thing that I'll build. How close do we want to make it? If we make it 4 away, then I think that's going to be good. And then I rotate it. There. So now the outputs are right next to each other. And I'll go the molten channel. Link it up. And link it up. Perfect. And on the outbound side, we will then get it into the next building, which will be the electrolysis. And that's going to be... do I have water on this side? Or do I think that's actually fine to have it like this. How much space do we need? Not so much, actually. So we'll just do this. And this will just be a normal conveyor. Straight in. And merge in. And that will now go out here into a box. Let's see. Oh, this one also has some of this location. Get that up too. Yeah. That's going to be tricky. I know you can do that. Yeah. Like, no. Like that. Come on. Here. I need it to go into this location. Come on. I know it can be done. We all know it. So just don't be coy. There we go. And we'll get it just off and then down there. Hurry up and get this. And that will be the slag going out into just a container that picks it up and vents it somewhere else. So that will be for slag. And try to empty that. So that's good, that's good. This one only has one input, and we need water as well. So water will be coming. That would be on this one. And I think it'll be, oh, get it up here. And we'll just drag it quite a while this way, because I need to make sure that there's enough room for building potentially 4 of these. And then bring it just down. That one. And we'll see if we can get the water supply here. This is now the groundwater pump. Instead of getting it from rainwater, we just get it from the groundwater. Great. That takes a bit of power. 300. It's something. We have to scale up power as well soon enough. That takes a lot of power. Yeah. Now I want to build this, obviously. But I also want to make sure that it actually gets done soon. And what I mean by that is I want to make sure that it gets started immediately. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to agree with myself that this is probably going to be correct. So I will then do the Unity thing. That one, there. What? I don't have it? Oh. Unity thing on all of this then. Just get whatever we can and hope that it's working. Then I'm going to continue on the flat conveyors. That's not the U-shaped conveyors. We'll go straight in. Seems a bit silly to do it that way when you could get the whole thing. And I'll copy one out. Yes. U-shaped conveyor from here straight in. This conveyor, let's try to make it like the other one. So there's some kind of pattern here. Good. U-shaped comes here and goes up into this location, one in and drop. Well, got it. And moving forward to next. And actually, I don't want to build that. Not right now. And this will be built. Good. Now we have the bigger issue is we don't have the mining setup. So probably a good idea to build a mining setup. And this is where I'm building the copper. So I want to build it. Let's take this here. And this will be prioritized. Edit area. This area is fine for now. I'll just flatten it and get this area here. That means we also need to go back to get probably 2 of these and then also some more trucks. That's a lot of trucks. That is important. We get this because nothing works until we have these. And now we'll probably, okay, we got some more refugees. That's good. We will probably also got vegetable farming. Let's get the next batch of things here. What are the things we'd want? Well, we can take this. Vehicle management isn't going to do much. It just adds a vehicle cap, which we're not going to use. Housing, we'll get that sometime. Captain's office is pretty good, but also kind of related. Well, it's actually not at all related to. There we go. That's all the resources we can get because anything beyond this location is dependent on the recycling lab 2. So we've just knocked out all of the rest of the science that we can get at this tier. We can get one more batch in of yeah, and then I am kind of worried by this one. You're working. Somehow we have here. Are all of these working? Yes, they're all working great. So let's keep this speeding up because we'll both need it in here for making better construction part 2, but we also need it in here for the other construction parts. And that's kind of busy. So we need to keep this going. I don't care if we use our Unity. This is the most valuable thing we could use the Unity for. In the meantime, our copper is draining because this one I've set it so it's not prioritized. That means this is priority 10. While this one is, prioritized. So priority 9, but we still don't have any. So now our option is, do we bring things in? Do we trade for some copper, or do we just go, well, these ones can probably be made here. We don't have that one. Let's see if that can be done. You are building. Okay, so once it gets there, it should be good. And go. And then we'll also get 2 trucks, probably more than 2 trucks, but we'll get 2 trucks to start with. This will be the copper inbound. Yes, please. Try to keep it full. And then I'll go into that. I can see that all of the belt connections are actually done. So if this is important, because then I can start getting the coal inbound. Let's also force some coal inbound. This is important. This is not so important. We can keep it flowing even if we don't have it. Okay, so we need this for 60 and this one for 30. There we go. There comes some coal inbound. That's good. And we got our trucks here. That is the one. We need to focus you on copper. So we prioritize the copper first. Not enough maintenance. That is, we are very well aware of that. And it's a problem. 60, it's draining quickly. But we do need this. This one, I really need this to be available because nothing happens until we get this available. I could hit priority, but then will mean that trucks will drive back and forth with just a single construction part, and I just don't want that. Here, I need to make sure that I have the 60. That's okay important. Look at this. These can be actually upgraded, but not this because I don't have 60. It's only counting the stuff that's in the storage containers. So we'll allow the other ones to be done. That got not a lot. I don't understand why I didn't get more. There we go. That was the good batch. Ah, okay. That makes sense. So this is now done. That's good. This one is 30 and they're actually coming. This one is another 20. And then of course there we go. That's the one we want. Perfect. So now we will be able to at least flow it somewhat through. As soon as this comes in, we have it. Excellent. That gets us our very, very first tiny amount of copper. Now that's going to be a priority and that one will be a priority. We can tap this, so at least we have the outbound, and then the last 30. Okay, hold on. That one's also kind of important. That's another 23. That's actually more important because we are not going to get any of this outbound. New refugees, and we'll keep that around because I'm going to build this another one of these again. I do want more here, but maintenance is kind of killing us. So what are we seeing? We are seeing this is starting to make a bit. This is, there we go. All right, so we have now 1 unit of copper smelting done. It'll go in here, and then I can build it into a more permanent storage location, which could be something like that one. And I will go unpause these 2 and Unity. I can Unity one of them, not Unity the other one. And then I will get a belt. There's now a flat conveyor going in, and obviously unpause it and Unity. I do like working on when I'm doing these big designs on these within the planning mode. There. This is good. Now we're getting this inbound here, and as long as this is still here, then I don't know if they're actually going to pick them up from this location. There's 13 now. Each batch only gives 13. I do need this. Can I set it to copper and then just try to empty it? So this will be our desperate attempt at getting more copper. There we go. That's done. Yep. Great. So we now have copper built at a very low amount, but we are also kind of out of out of maintenance. It's so crazy how quick we go out of maintenance here. I'd like to double this. I'd really like to double this, to be honest. I think we'll have to double this. It definitely needs to be doubled. There you go. And there's the warning for lack of that. All of this is normal builds, so none of these require construction parts 2. So that's also good. Construction parts do not compete for copper. It's only the other parts. So only the belts that compete for copper. This one is also not competing for copper. So I think this is going to be difficult. Yeah. If you see this problem, because I've seen it, I've been messing a lot with it. Then you go one off. Okay, the problem is that it won't sort of turn in there and connect. So do one off, and then it connects if you just do the last one in one stretch. It's just weird, but at least you can get it without too much trouble. That one, and this should also be unpaused, because all of this can be done. As long as this is done, then it will start working somewhat, I guess. We can... Is it... Yeah, we need more. They have so far away that they're dropping things off. Alright, so now I need to prioritize this. And that needs to prioritize to priority 5. Actually, the other one should also be priority 5. Because we want to make sure that it is always priority. And do we have construction? Yeah, we do have a lot. So I will actually start trading a bit for some copper. That's absolutely insane that I do this. There, that's 80 copper coming in. Please take it into this location so we can kickstart this again. In the meantime, I actually want to destroy you, do I? Yeah, okay, so I need to move this by one tile, so let me just do that immediately. And this part. Oh, it's difficult. Did I get it? Yeah, let's get these up. Alright, so why the hell are we doing this? Well, the reason is this, I think I made a mistake, another mistake. 6 plus 6. This can only produce 12. 6. So this can only produce 6, but this is consuming 6, and this is consuming 6. That's not good. Even though it gets faster when it gets upgraded, then we definitely need one more of these, and then I need that one here, which will then go back in here. This is definitely not as important. Well, it actually is more important now that I think of it. And that will go up. Yes. And then this will actually toggle direction. So it will be, these two will be going here. This new one will be the only one that feeds into the vehicle parts. So let's re-establish the vehicle parts as well. And you refugees, that's okay. Here, and then we can also hook it up in here. Now this is obviously important, but this part is really important, so I will improve that immediately. And I will set you for gears so that we can get these going as fast as possible. This one, I might even boost it just to make sure that we have more of this going. Yeah, the copper, it's getting there. This is nice to have, so we'll just do it whenever it feels like doing it. And that will be vehicle parts. No forcing it, no increasing it in any way. Up here, I will get one more in. Don't think I need it. Is this coming along? Kind of coming along. New refugees. Ah, they bring 10 copper. I mean, that's how desperate we are. That's actually a good thing. I do not want any more because then we'll be over. These do not need to be scaled up anymore. Also because that is unable to keep up with concrete. We'll have to update the concrete for sure, but that's another matter. I will now hook up this one with the construction part 2 elements so that we can get it working. I'm a bit wondering why this is so slow. Let's get these speeding up. Actually, it's just Unity, the whole damn thing here. Damn, we like this Unity. If you have Unity, things just become so much easier. Right. So this is not working. That looks like it's a truck thing. Oh, man, look at that. We only have six of those remaining in our location. I wish they could go directly over there sometimes. These are prioritized. You need to be prioritized to copper so you don't pick up too much other crap, because we really want them to be focused on the copper part. Yep, grab that there instead of driving all the way over here. That's something that gets much better when we get smart logistics. Not enough maintenance. What is the situation here? Do we have any? Yes, we do. So get over here, pick up this part. That's probably the most important thing. Please pick it up. Please, you can do it. Pick it up. See, that is just beyond me. Why would you pick up the slag when we have something that's much higher priority and just begging for more? Is that really not the case? No, okay. It is actually there. This is also working. Yeah, and they are going in here, and they are going... This one's going here. Okay, so they're working at this point. Do I want to boost? I want to boost. If at all possible. And this one, I will even do it as inbound here, because that means it'll take some of... Yeah, okay, it won't. So, no need to do that. That's desperation. But it... I think we might be recovering. We might be recovering, as long as this one's good, and then this one isn't getting anything because it's only priority 9, but it should be getting it soon. So let's get more copper. Yes, it just picked up some copper. That's excellent. Let's get the rest of the copper inbound. Where are the most important things? We'll try to not have the cars, the vehicles do too much here. So if there anything we can do with the support, we will. And up. There we go. And again, P and Unity tool. I love that this Unity tool is there. It makes it so much simpler for these kind of panic movements. Are you getting anything? No. Are you getting anything? No. Because things are not being delivered, because anything that comes in goes there anyway. That is good. And I will also take the top one. Inbound. Let's see if we can get this online. Hope. Yes, it is coming online. So we just need this one, this loose storage of copper to actually be doing something. I have 3 trucks, but they keep going away. And that's not how things are supposed to go. All right, so the last thing before this one can be just denoted as being completely done. It's here. That one. Sure. So now it is completely entirely working. There. This is working, except, of course, it's not getting enough inbound. And I'd like to put one more truck, but if I put one more truck in here, then there's just barely anyone driving around. So I might have to just hope that they are picking up copper instead of anything else. Yeah. Well, you know, the most important thing is I have copper here and it's going back. Good. Is this working? Yes. Is it working? Yeah. We are recovering. We're up to 15% of our maintenance. So we are, oops, maintenance, harvester. Where are you? Wow. Let's get some more. Let's just clean out this forest. Because, of course, take out the forest. And this is probably not going to be happening. Is there a ledge? No, there's not. It seems to be raining all the time in this world. Alright, so nothing works until we have copper operational. But copper is operational. This whole thing is done. Great. And if you want to have a look at it, then take a look at it here. Then you can get a sense of it. I've made this so far away that I can double it to... Oh, no. There. Undo and that. Good. Is it getting something? Yes. Finally, that's working. That's working. Obviously, we have issues with the amount of copper coming in, but we'll get that. See, like this. Okay, copper, that's good. Just keep focusing on copper. Just find good places. that you can dig out the copper and not all the other crap. Alright, good. And are we building something down here? Yeah, we're kind of doing that, but it's never going to happen unless we also get this part. I'll boost everything we can build, because that means less trucks driving back and forth. Seems weird, but that's how we're going to do it. This just keep working, this one keep working. Until it's full on here, then we'll keep it like that. Right, onwards to the next. What is the next? We're going to be doing a design for this as well. And I am going to immediately, I'm going to leapfrog over the normal concrete, which is actually what we built here. I'm going to leapfrog that and instead go straight into the efficient copper. Efficient. Let's have a look at what it is. So instead of this one with 3 cement, then I'm going to go down here and do the 1.5 cement. It takes more water. It takes a lot more here, but it doesn't take as much cement, and that's the main part, because cement is really intensive on the limestone. So if we can try to avoid using too much limestone, that is good. Also, that's going to go out, and that's going to go out. That recovers some construction things as well. And we will now start working on this part. That is going to be... It's going to be a bit of a challenge here. But it's definitely going to happen. Let's see. You have some storage. Okay, so let's start by doing the storage outbound. That should be simple enough. Well, that was not simple. Here. Get lots of concrete. And it will now be producing, each of these will, instead of producing 6 per minute, then they will be, when they're done, produce 12 per minute. So even if I do it like this, I still have 48 on the belt. So that's not a problem. This one I feel pretty confident about. So let's just update it and get it done. The middle ones I don't feel as confident about. So let's kind of leave it at that. Let's remove these so we save on our trucking. Right. I will get a belt from here straight in, and then at 3 distance, that is going to be the main part of this. So as you can see, this is doing 3, and each of those will be 1.5. So that I'm also happy about. So get that sorted. That's definitely happening. Now the next is... Here, you can also go away, and I'm going to do quick deliver on everything as long as we... Okay, we don't have a lot of Unity, but I think this is the best use of my Unity. Crusher has no recipe. I'll do V and click. V is copying recipes. Now this one has to be correct, unlike everything else I want. U-shape? Why is it not connecting? There we go. So it goes out, and then it goes up. And then it goes here and in. But I have to make sure that it can continue here. Yes, it can. And then I have to make sure that... What? Oh. Never mind. That's good. From here, I have to make sure that it gets in. Alright, so that gets in. And go on up. Go to the next. Go this distance. Drill it down. Am I happy with this? I think I'm going to be happy with it. So let's... Oh man, I hope this is not incorrect. I do have a test that I've done in advance so that we can have a more success than just stumbling around. I don't like too much stumbling in these YouTube episodes. If you want to see me stumbling around, then I'm live streaming on Twitch, and that's where all the stumbling is going to take place. That's actually not. That's too far away. Or too close. It doesn't seem to be connected. It is connected there. Yeah, it's funny how they have to go up top here. But they do. This will now be slag. And slag will try to get it in here. And also upgrade. Also unity. Also try to get this out. Ooh, power is problematic. Power is problematic. Two more of these. And yeah, this is again the same problem. If I do this, I just have to do it in a couple of tries. What? No. Okay, so there is another way to do this. And that is get these built. Get them really... Oh my god, what is happening? What happened? Settlement's full of trash. No, you're full of trash. What the hell? Never seen that before. Let's just make more trash. Make more trash storage. Settlement is full of trash. Look at that. They're just dying off. Wow. That's intense. It's also... Wow. -9. Wow. Settlement is full of trash. Okay. They did not like that. Can this be dumped? This should be just throw my trash in the ocean. It's probably because I don't have enough trucks, actually. I guess that's the problem. And therefore the trucks, removing garbage is just apparently not very high priority. Let's have a look at the dumping into the ocean. Sure, this should be fine. Right? That is weird. Let me just see. If I default make this, then it also default has waste as being something you can dump. I guess it's because there's a... Yeah, there's just not enough trucks driving around. And I have 3 here. That's also just not enough. We need to dump more trash. It's still full of trash. I am completely blown away by this. I've never seen that before. So I'm gonna just build one more of these there. And then hopefully we can store the trash. Okay, they're happy now. People are not dying off because of trash. I don't know what they're doing with the trash since they're dying from trash. Okay, then let's continue on this part. We don't have... None of this is actually working until we get this going. Okay. That. And... that. That's also good. And... unpause. I can't do Unity, can I? Probably I can. Just a bit of Unity for this. Good. So that makes it a lot less transport here going on. Good. Alright, so we're saving on transport. Now the next one is actually going to be a bit more complicated because that's going to be... I need distance of 4. 1, 4. I think this is the place I can make it. Don't know why I did that. And loose storage. That goes away. This needs to go up to level 2. So how close can I make it? I certainly can't make it as close as that. We'll try it here. No, definitely not. It doesn't matter. It's not important. What is important is that it goes here. No. All the way over and then in. And then I think if I go... Cannot generate ramp. You're not a ramp, are you? There's something weird here. Height 0, height 1, height 2. Yes. Okay. Click. Definitely not make it yet. Okay, what if we build it from here? Alright, it's just too close. That's okay. This is why we do use this way of doing it. Here, and then one in. Still not connected, right? No, I need to go 2 down. There. Here. Okay, so I do need to go 1 in. And there. Ta-da! Works. Now this is then going to be sand that we do not have, but that's fine. And Unity? Sure. Now we need to dig up some sand. We'll actually take this one for sand, and that means we need to go here. Take all of this out because that's not relevant anymore. I will then take here and flip it so it starts going down, and then go there. Good. That should... Oh, come on. They are... One of these should then be focusing on sand then. Yeah, it's not. It's not really getting there until we start having some of them actually focus on a bit on sand. This one should be focusing on sand. It's not. Alright, let's... I would like to have one more inbound. Okay, you will also focus on sand then. I just need some of them to focus on sand. Alright, let's wait for this one for some sand to come in here, and then we can see the recipes work at least. First delivery of sand coming in. Great, we don't even need that much sand. So this will now undo the first recipe. Ah, okay, so we'll do the V key. Now they will only be making this recipe. I hope. But they do need some sand coming in. You have sand, you're making the good concrete slabs. That should get us with the concrete slabs. There. That is another very, very crisp design here. I think so. And you can see that they're starting to dig a hole. So what do we need? We need a few more things to be done in this episode. And that is basically looking at all of the remaining things need to be built, because then we are completely in the clear and we have a ready to go on for the next things. So we go all of this. We have only 10 Unity. That's not great. Oops. And the reason why I put a splitter here is because I will need to lead this on to the next tier of upgrades here. So that goes out. And you are somewhat okay. Oh, I don't need to prioritize this anymore. How is that a priority? Maybe that priority never worked. Maybe it never worked. These are all working great. And okay, this is working slowly. What about over here? Yep, this is... It's also kind of working. Why not? Oh, I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. Okay, this is obviously not correct yet. It needs a tiny bit more. Oh, did I do that? Yes, I did. That was idiotic. Okay, I wonder why that is. Okay. What I'm missing is here. This is quick remove, quick remove. That line in here is actually because and what? Try again. There. And unpause, 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 and update. And then we build that's working. Go one up. And that's working. And update. Right, vehicles are still problematic, but at least now this one is, these vehicle parts are working. Great, that's working. Last bits. Iron is now disgracefully bad. And I think that we are actually going to have a little bit of an issue here. Yes. This one goes away. And I am aware that I'm deliberately killing all my iron production. But we are, the new way of doing this is that we put these up automatically. And I will be getting a box of whoosh. Is that 3 distance? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. U-shaped conveyor. So there's a lot of messing with belts, but I think that it's also really gratifying to work on this, to be perfectly honest. It's really nice, like these things here. Just casually going over, and it looks so damn good afterwards. What doesn't look so good is the fact that I don't have enough power. What happened to our power? Oh, I panicked. Ah, I panicked. That's why. That's why our power is not working. And then I will do... where are you? P? There. And... U. Now we can do that one again. And I can't get it in, so we just build it. P. And Unity. That gets us more power. Good. Back to the other one. And, oh, it's over here. So that one was done. And I think this is good. We'll put iron in here and coal in here. And again, I wonder if the trash is getting sorted. It probably should be. This also needs to be, everything needs to be removed with Unity. Otherwise, it just never gets done. Needs an output exhaust. I know, that's kind of, I know. Output exhaust, you get your own damn output exhaust. Good, so they are now working. Now the only thing I'm missing is the output of slag, which I will, it makes more sense to build it on this side, but I need to be able to expand it to 4 deep, so I will put it on this one here. Let's do that. I will go U-shaped conveyor, and I'll go one up in here. And from the other side. Yes. P and update. And then the last one is the output of iron, and that's kind of iffy because I don't want to build it that way. I'll build it here. Like that. Because this will be, how much is this going to be? This will be 20. How much is it each? This is 12 plus 12, 12, 12. That's 20, that's 48. So the other one will, when I decide to double it, it'll be a problem. That, so it needs to have 2 belts anyway, or better belts for that matter. Which is not something that we just have right now. Yep. There we go. We are really saving a lot of trucks by doing it this way. And iron is good. Iron is now fixed. Last one to fix is this one, which is kind of one of the first ones we built, but we never really got it here. That is good, and that is good. Then from here, oh, hey, we got captain's office. That's perfect. So we got all of the tech ready for the next episode, where we'll be what? It disappears because it believes this is a ramp. Okay, but it's not really. It's not really a ramp. Yeah. No. From here. And then it works. And then I just need from... There we go. And I will need... There's still some kind of inconsistencies about this. There we got some coal, which will be halfway full. You can see there's a lot of coal at this point that's going to be transported around the base. I don't think we got this. No, we didn't. It's the only one we didn't get. But that's important. How many... Okay, let's go back and see. Oh, look at that. We are actually getting positive. We are not getting positive. Why is that? Disease. Well, disease I can't do anything about. Pollution is pollution. That's just the way it is. That's the way of the world. It's pollution is progress. These are just kind of slow. Huh. Look at how many construction parts too we've stockpiled at this point. That is glorious. Oh, population is kind of dying because that one. Yeah, I don't really care. I know I should, but they have a common cold. There'll always be someone who takes a dive from that. We just need this one. Okay, so let's see. Let's recap while that one is going on. We have built is glorious copper build. It could be better, sure, because I can't really keep up here. So a few more trucks thrown in here would be happy, but can't really do that. Siphons is working. We have a surplus of copper now, so we averted the copper disaster. We are going to need to upgrade the irrigation to irrigated farms soon. We have our iron that we just completed, so now it's fully automated, pretty much at least. This one has to be emptied, aggressively emptied, otherwise we have a big issue. And we have completed these. This one got a bit different. There. So now we are stockpiling vehicle parts in a box, and we have enough right now. 180 is the max. 150 is how much we use. Bit problematic to be honest, but we'll have to endure. And we also did an efficient concrete production, which is what we have here. And that is basically stockpiling instantly going up to concrete. So concrete is not going to be a problem, and I don't think it ever will be a problem. There, and the last one is the rubber is now fully automated, and the oil diesel is fully automated. So what are the next things we want to do? Well, the next thing is definitely out here is fixing the shipyard, fixing the ship, sending it out to explore the world, bringing home some more people, bring home some interesting things. Then we're going to be working on Science Facility 2, irrigated farms, and better power. Those are the next ones to be progressing with. I hope that this is enjoyable. I'm enjoying this immensely, and if you want to be more part of this, well, I'm also streaming. I mentioned Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm streaming it on Twitch. And if you want to support the channel beyond the likes and subscribes, then I do have a Patreon, and I really appreciate all the people who are supporting the work I do here, so I can continue to deliver these videos for you. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, take care, and as always, stay effective.